So often Iga comes out second as the champion, but she is the 5th seed this year. She won't care. She'll get a great reception. They love their champions here. As she walks past the names of so many greats who have played such historic matches on this famous
La
court,
première
the
joueuse à
Philippe
entrer sur le
Chatrier.
court possède 5 titres en Grand Chelem, donc 4 à Roland-Garros. Elle est la triple tenante du titre. Ici, elle est polonaise, Iga Swiatek.
4 times the champion here. Came here as a 19-year-old, excuse me, 18-year-old on debut, ranked outside the top 100, made it all the way through to the 4th round. On that occasion, we knew we'd seen something special. A year later, she was the champion. And this is the 27-year-old from Minsk in Belarus who would love to raise the Coupe Suzanne Lenglen.
Et son adversaire a disputé 5 finales en Grand Chelem. Elle en a remporté 3. Numéro 1 mondiale, Aryna Sabalenka.
Announced as the world #1. Looking to go beyond the semi-finals here for the first time. Reigning US Open champion. Once again to face Iga Swiatek. She has met so many times over the last 5 years. So it's going to be the 1st seed against the 5th for this opening women's semi-final. And what is a blockbuster afternoon of women's sport.
Et dans le cadre Entrée de rêve, la Fédération française de tennis, soutenue par Mastercard, invite de jeunes.
The roof is closed as there is light rain outside and more forecast. And I suspect, Jill, they will play both semi-finals indoors.
It seems that way because I don't think it's going to get any clearer anytime soon. So good decision to close the roof right away.
Ladies. Non. À tout à l'heure.
Just,
ladies, same conditions.
Went a little early with the coin
It's
toss.
going to be in charge for the toss. After the toss, picture this way. For the towel, it's going to be the dot, orange dot for you, and the grey dot for you. Do you have any questions? Maëlys, c'est à toi. Balls, 10 or stadium? Balls, no, 10 or stadium? Stadium. Maëlys. Tu lances comme ça. Mais non, vas-y. C'est mieux. C'est 10. You won. You serve? Picture here, please.
Iga winning the toss and choosing to serve.
Thank you. You serve, right?
And these youngsters from the tennis club around France, they will take their seats in the stands as well and get the chance to watch potentially maybe a couple of the best semi-finals at this level that we have seen for some time. Who knows? But the stage is set, isn't it, on this magnificent Philippe Chatrier Stadium. The Pole, who spent 122 weeks at #1, hasn't had quite such a stellar year, down at #5. But I don't think it really decreases her chances when she steps out onto this famous court.
No, not at all. I think you got to even say that she's probably the favorite. She said that this year in particular, it's really felt like home here for her coming back and just trying to tap into all those good memories of all the titles that she's had on this court. And she's playing very good. I think she said she's coming in this event a little bit more clear-headed and just in a better space mentally.
Yeah, huge pressure going for a 4th Roland-Garros in a row. Has dropped the 1 set and cruised through really to the 4th round where she met Aryna Rybakina, the former Wimbledon champion, lost the first 8 of 9 games, roared back. Very rarely that she even drops a set here in Paris. A notable moment. Nina Svitolina was a little offbeat, I would say, in that quarter-final, and watched, as she has been this year, by the Belgian Wim Fissette, who spent so many years in Kim Kleister's player box. They have large teams. And as we go through this match, we'll try and let you know who they all are. Huge match for Sabalenka. Turned 27 last month. Very tall young woman from Minsk in Belarus. And it's been another very successful season, hasn't it? 3 titles and, of course, winning on the clay in Madrid.
Yeah, that was a big moment for her. I think those are conditions that she loves because Madrid, of course, has altitude, so it's a little bit faster, which suits her game. But I think what I love about Sabalenka is that here in Paris, we're starting to see a lot more variety in her game. So I think it's going to be interesting to see how tactically she plays against Swiatek.
Yet to drop a set. Swiatek getting a huge hand. And Anisimova in the 4th round of the long lane pushed her a little in that opening set, as did Jen Qinwen in the first set as well. But she's watched by what I call that stable triad of Anton Dubrov, always looking worried with the brown hat on. In the centre will be Jason Stacey, physical conditioning, mental coach. And a little further along that line will be Andrei Veselov. I always get his name in a bit of a tangle. Vasilevsky.
l'US Open en 2023
et
l'Open
a constant
d'Australie 2025
in her
cette
player
année.
box.
Cette
Iga's
saison,
had a little more time on court. That's not really going to be. Maybe it might favour her actually.
Yeah, it could be because I think that longer match with Rybakina, she said she was almost happy that she got pushed. She felt like having those tough moments and having to turn that match around because Rybakina was playing unbelievable in her mind, and she liked that challenge because it just feels like it made her a little mentally stronger to get ready for the next round.
They like a player who expresses their emotions, and if she had a sleeve, her heart would be on it. She's a very open, gregarious, boisterous, really, really special young lady, and watched today by the 1959 champion who won here as a 17-year-old. Just we got a little glimpse of her, Christine. She won as Christine Truman, now Christine Janes.
Mesdames, Messieurs, cette partie se déroulera en meilleur des 3 manches avec jeu décisif dans toutes les manches.
60th anniversary of her win back in 1959, and she got her picture taken with Rafa.
Oh, wow.
She was very pleased about that.
That is very special.
This will be their 13th meeting. Unlucky for someone when they played last summer in Cincinnati. It was a very good Aryna Sabalenka on that run-up to the US Open. So she beat Swiatek in straight sets. Normally their meetings are far meatier than that. So we shall see what this afternoon brings. This is a court where Iga's had so much success. And Nepal, who is a 5-time major champion, won the toss. And is going to get this women's first semi-final underway.
Première manche au service. Iga Swiatek. Ready? Play. « 15-0.
24-year-old celebrated her birthday last Saturday. Now, she would love a week on to be raising the coupe. Suzanne Longlin, a different kind of celebration.
15.
Pressure's certainly built. She is on a 26-match winning streak here. Only Chris Evert in women's tennis has longer. Roland-Garros, and Chris Evert is along the way from us. With a streak of 29 in the commentary box for American TV. Fascinated at the strategy out here for the two camps.
I am, yeah. And I was just thinking about the roof being closed too, which can speed things up. And I feel like that would favor Sabalenka, you would think, because of how hard she hits the ball. But I do like the fact that she has added so much to her game. So I was curious here where Swiatek has the more experience on this court. If she would change things up at all. It's amazing they've never played here before. It's only the second time they faced each other at a Grand Slam, which I was surprised to see that.
The last time, the only time, was at the US Open back in 2022. Iga winning that one from a set down, went on to win the title.
Sabalenka.
Well, Sabalenka coming out the blocks very quickly. Slightly upended Iga there. Far from the ideal start.
Yeah, we're just going to take a look over the overall shot quality between these two players. Iga a little stronger on the serve, or sorry, Sabalenka stronger on the serve. Iga a bit better on the return. And interestingly enough, numbers similar forehand and backhand. Iga a bit stronger on the forehand. The movement favors Iga, and all these numbers, so many factors to consider that become the shot quality. It's the speed, the spin, the depth, also the width of the shot, and you can add in the impact of the shot that it has on the opponent as well. So all this taken into consideration. I think those numbers are so great to pay attention to, because I was a bit surprised at, I felt like Sabalenka would have had maybe slightly higher number on the forehand. I think that just gives you an indication of how much more Swiatek's maybe been going after it on that side in this tournament.
And that was a great example of it. I think she feels she has to.
Yep. Great depth right off the line from Sabalenka.
8th appearance at these championships for the world number one 12 months ago. She lost to the youngster Mira Andreeva in 3 sets after winning the first. That was a tough loss, although she wasn't 100% well, as she said afterwards. Her most difficult moment came on this court 2 years ago in the semi-final against the Czech Karolina Mukova. And coach Anton Dubrov was there where she led 5-2 in the final set with a match point. and ended up losing that match. 26 aces now for the tournament for Sabalenka. It's as if she's off to a flyer here. Tigers already roaring.
Sabalenka.
Well, she knew it was going to take a very high level of focus. Sabalenka in this match, she was ready, said she has to be very physically as well as mentally prepared and just keep that intensity. And it's been an intense start, very good start for Sabalenka. Those two returns were so fast. Swiatek wasn't even that far away from that ball. It was pretty central, and it just came back so fast. Swiatek didn't even react. I mean, you notice that Swiatek did have a little bit of an advantage in the movement category, and I think we need to pay attention. We always know she moves so well side to side, but she's up on the ball quickly too. Anything short, she takes time away. So great from the opponents.
Well,
barely 10 minutes in to this first semi-final. Sabalenka had a chance here for the double break, making an early move. This really is heavy metal tennis, isn't it? Brutal start from the world #1, or is it? Very experienced Kadir Nouni. He's going to always keep his mind on the mark, but it is out of the blocks so quickly. Perfect from Sabalenka. 3-love, she leads double break in the first.
Jeu, Sabalenka. Sabalenka mène par 3-0.
Well, I'm not quite sure how she mentally prepared for this final, but whatever she did, she probably needs to bottle it.
I know, exactly.
This is a fast
amazing.
one.
Allez-vous rapidement, s'il vous plaît, merci.
Already your picture well rugged up. Looks like he's got his cricket jumper on there. He's in the glasses is Gilles Moreton, the president of the French Tennis Federation.
There's the first drop shot of the match. Maybe a little bit deep, but from Sabalenka's racket, but she closes the net so well and makes the court seem so small for Swiatek to try that pass.
Well, maybe it was an omen that Iga played Rybakina in such fine form, because this has a very similar feel to it, doesn't it? That fourth round match where she was pretty much blown off the court in the opening set.
Wow, it's very good. I think also this, if you think about the styles of the games too, because those are the styles that Swiatek actually tends to struggle with, are the players that can hit with pace and hit through her a bit. So the fact that she had to face Rybakina en route to this semifinal, I think that's another reason that could only help her as well, be used to that pace.
Trying to get a foothold here, the champion. First test for Sabalenka, who's only been broken 6 times in 5 matches. She's quite revved up, isn't she, out here?
Yeah.
And she started, I mean, with such an intensity. I wonder if she
high.
can imagine it. Always fascinates me, the chap in the second row there with the iPad, that's Shane Lineage. He's the data analyst, and he will feed little bits of information back to her coach.
Avantage.
Smart to go into the body there. The
Sabalenka.
previous return on that deuce side, as Swiatek just pounced on it when it was more to the backhand. He's been looking to take the return very early.
Working so hard to stay in this.
She recognized early the slice from Sabalenka as well. Got a good quick first step up to that ball, caught it high enough where she could cause the damage. Great movement.
It's in the 8th point that she has won so far in this set.
Avantage. Swiatek.
Great deep return. That's what set up that short ball, allowed her to feel comfortable getting inside the baseline, knowing that probably going to get a shorter reply. That's so good.
Égalité.
I mean, it was not a bad return because it actually pushed Sabalenka on her back foot. She's just also so strong from that position.
These two have started at an unbelievable lick out here.
A lot of second serves that Swiatek is getting to
Avantage.
look at. Is getting to
Swiatek.
attack to put pressure on Sabalenka in this game.
Well, this game almost lasting as long as the first 3. Yeah, buying time out here. I'm not sure. And Kadir Nouni, unfortunately, with the most wonderful voice, is down very quickly. I'm not sure Iga knew an awful lot about that return.
Swiatek. Sabalenka mène. 3 jeux à 1.
So she has a foothold in this opening set. I think we got a sense there of where the Chatrier crowd is at this point. This is a being all of itself, the Chatrier crowd, and it can shift at any moment. But they do like to get behind their champions.
now it doesn't seem like we're going to see too many
0-15.
long valleys. Both of them are being so aggressive.
You wonder how effective this kick is going to be when you're playing someone who is 6 foot tall,
Yeah.
who has the strength to play above shoulder height.
Yeah, I mean, you make a good point, Sam, because it's also a cooler day, which doesn't allow actually the kick serve to get up higher. The ball will bounce a little lower than if it was a hotter day. So that's going to be a difficult one to really execute in these cooler conditions.
$0-40.
Understandable.
Yeah.
It was such an effort to get one of the breaks back, but it looks as if she might relinquish it here.
Smart throwing in the kicker as a first serve. Sabalenka's court
15-40.
position will naturally be further back.
Sabalenka
resumes her authority of this opening set.
Sabalenka mène pas.
A double break.
4 jeux à 1.
How does the roof, being across the stadium, change the atmosphere and atmospheric pressure?
The conditions or
Yes.
the actual atmosphere of the crowd?
I think both.
I think both, yeah.
I put two questions into one there.
I know, it definitely get louder with the sound, which I think could potentially have a bigger impact on the second semifinal is what I'm thinking. But because I think the fans are pretty even with this one, back and forth. I know there's a large Polish community. But I think with it closed, it usually makes the court a bit faster, and the air still gets in, so it's still cooler, which slows it down. But you wouldn't have noticed that with how hard they're hitting the ball. Nothing looks slow to me right now.
Reprise.
Grand Slam semi-final for Aryna. She has a 50% win record, but she has won her last 4. Last time she dropped a match at this stage was back at Wimbledon 2 years ago. She's become a very consistent performer at majors.
very well handled from Swiatek on that low slice. It's not easy to find the acceleration because she has a pretty extreme Western grip, and to be able to come through that ball with that pace is not easy. She did well there.
And an extreme Western is under the grip, effectively, isn't it?
Exactly, yeah.
Got a little peek at it there.
30-15.
One area that we have noticed, and we particularly saw it in the Rybakina match in the 4th round, is Swiatek at last willing to sit a little deeper on return. I think she has finally realised, Wim has been gently suggesting it for a while, that she has to take a step back there. You know, the serves are too big now.
I think especially on this surface where your opponents have more time and it does neutralize the serve and the ball bounces up a little bit higher. So I think from a deeper position, it's easier to have more time on the ball, especially he's got that bigger swing on the forehand, Swiatek.
Net for service.
I said it after. I said late, but I said it. Yeah, but I said it though.
He's got two very feisty characters out there. He's treading very carefully.
Merci.
Both taking big cuts out here on the ball. Incredible aggression.
There isn't any strategy at the moment, is it? It's just crush it.
Avantage. Swiatek.
And the champion pedaling desperately, trying to keep up with the pace here. Another chance to reduce the deficit.
Égalité.
These two have got to know each other quite well this year. They actually practiced before the tournament for an hour. They hadn't really spoken a lot before at the WTA finals last year.
Yeah, it was Aryna that had a little fun, I think, with the dancing video with Swiatek. Maybe just to break the ice a little bit, but now they've become better friends and practice partners more often.
It was a sort of a cordial relationship.
I don't think she's going to back down on that. I think she might be standing further back on the first serve, but the second serve, that's where she is going to want to be. She's going to just want to keep putting as much pressure on Sabalenka's serve as possible. I can tell you when she does get behind the ball right now, Swiatek is doing a good job of redirecting Sabalenka's pace.
Sabalenka wants to be a little careful here. Wandered up to the net to have a look to see where the mark was. You don't want to really give the Chateau crowd any kind of little opening, do you, to get on your case. Another chance to break here. Oh, the pace is torrid. It took everything to hang on and get one of the breaks back. Now, can she hold here?
Yeah, it just seems like they both had the exact same strategy coming out, just try and hit everything as hard as possible. Obviously, I think that you be the one to get the first strike on the ball, but they're both playing that way.
Wow, well, this is the last game before they change the balls, and they will be threadbare at this point. Now, can she hold this time? Couldn't last time after she got the break back. It's called long. Card by Nuni is pointing already that it's long. Not a lot he hasn't seen over the years. Loves a game of tennis himself.
15-0.
Look like almost the exact same spot. Just really not missing by much, Sabalenka, on those last two. I like that, actually, that move from Sabalenka, hit with, again, such a good depth. I think that one just got higher than she expected. It was the right move.
40-15.
Sensational.
Another fantastic return and smart
40-30.
with the score 40-15, just going straight down the center of the court.
Be quite a key, wouldn't it, for Swiatek to hang on here, though.
Yeah, yes.
For Sabalenka to play this well and have already won the first set. Is quite a psychological blow for the defending champion. The change up and keeps Swiatek hanging on here. A first hold for the pole, but still down a break in this opening set.
Sabalenka mène par 4 jeux à 3.
This women's semi-final scheduled for not before 3 o'clock, and it started bang on time. And with this later start, Swiatek was almost full right from the beginning of the match, which certainly gives it a different feel out here, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. I mean, I always like that, though, when everyone all of a sudden started piling in, and you just know the atmosphere is gonna increase. It's just get more exciting. The fans are gonna get more involved, and with the roof closed, it's just gonna make that much more of an impact with the loudness and the cheers.
Yeah. There's a few available seats, but not for much longer, particularly with the rain outside.
Installez-vous rapidement, s'il vous plaît, merci.
The ball's flying on Sabalenka.
0-15.
She's talked a lot about how she has recognised in recent times how her emotions have got in the way of her winning matches and have cost her. You could talk about 2 years ago here when she led Mukova 5-2 match point in the deciding set in the semi-finals.
We're seeing some of the motion now. She did say that was helpful for her when she was able to get that under control and deal with the emotions. But she says it's a fine line. It's a balance, because she is someone that likes to show her emotions too. She said that lets her help get things out. That's so good. She says if she doesn't express herself too, then she starts to internalize too much, and that creates stress and tension in her. So occasionally she still likes to let it out.
Yeah, she plays to her personality, doesn't she? And it's such an instinctive performer. Perfect.
I think that the emotion that we're seeing now is part of the fact that she almost doesn't even want to let Swiatek get into this match at all. She wants to stay on top of her. And they are both returning incredibly well.
30-40.
So much respect out there, isn't there? And this would be a coup for the champion.
Merci.
Oh dear, second double in the game. And from love 3, we're level here.
Quatre jeux partout. Merci, s'il vous plaît.
And for set that knows how much belief Iga has on this court. She said probably more than any other stadium in the world.
Net sur le sol.
That's a return that she is very good at when she has time on the ball. We haven't seen it yet until this moment. Good change up from Sabalenka.
It's very rare that you see Iga being pushed off her baseline. She is, yeah.
This has been a good play, and Sabalenka has been defending well. Just her foot got stuck. as she was running for that ball.
You have to be prepared to get your knees dirty, don't you, if you want to win on a clay court.
S'il vous plaît. Merci.
This is fabulous. François Dalle, the champion of the Open era back in 1967. And, Frankie, as she was affectionately known, loved here in Paris. Had a very, very soft serve, famously. Brilliant game. She must be looking at this thinking,
what is going on?
What is happening? Oh. These two love the big stage.
40. Merci. S'il vous plaît. Please.
Got to be that good.
Just exceptionally well controlled in the end from Swiatek. Sabalenka defended as much as possible, but Swiatek just opened up the court so well. This play has been working really good for her when she uses that backhand down the line.
It wasn't that easy to get it up and down from that position. Massive momentum swing here. Swiatek, with 4 of the last 5 games, goes ahead for the first time in this opening set.
Swiatek mène par 5-4.
What an afternoon we have in store. This is the hors d'oeuvre before Chatrier really gets excited for the second women's semi-final featuring the French wildcard Lois Boisson. They're not going to have anything left, are they, after if we carry on like this? Wow.
The quality is just ridiculous. I mean, I know we haven't had that many long rallies, but the ball striking is just outstanding for both of these players. And I think we're witnessing in front of us too that them just pushing each other to actually get quicker off the first shot. They actually have to increase their speed at the beginning of this match. It's just been phenomenal.
Reprise. Merci.
No one's taking a backward step here. Sabalenka has played
15-0.
this kind of quality tennis, and she's serving to stay in the first set. How has that happened?
Net service. Zéro. Zéro. Sabalenka.
First love hold of this semi-final.
Cinq jeux partout.
Fifth season working together. Anton started off as a hitting partner. He was so good. He was promoted very quickly.
Swiatek's going to need some first serves here. Actually, both of them have relatively low first serve percentages. That's why they've been so strong on the return.
Oh, she's found it.
That's great court coverage from Sabalenka. Swiatek maybe didn't get enough on that ball. Still had some good pace, but it was Sabalenka. She stayed up on the baseline, didn't let that ball push her back, which allowed her to take it on the rise, take it early. Swiatek was still recovering. It's only the first second serve return that Sabalenka has missed. I think only missed 3 returns in this whole set so far.
Champion already broken 3 times in this opening set. And Sabalenka eyeing up another. Sabalenka back in front in this opening set.
Sabalenka mène par 6-5.
This contest almost into its second hour. Intriguing opening set. It's astonishing how matches change gears so quickly.
Yeah, it can, and I think all the players are aware of that. That's why you just don't want to take your foot off the gas at any moment. That's why see all these players just constantly trying to stay focused, keep that concentration, that intensity, because with the top players, if there's even one little dip, they can take advantage of, because it can flip so often.
Reprise.
Sabalenka serving for this opening set.
(0-15). Lettre service.
Both getting battered, aren't they, behind their second serve? Their numbers are way down. And Sabalenka was almost, for the tournament, was close to 60% winning percentage behind her second serve. That's a huge number. She's what, mid-30s at the moment.
Yeah, they're just both returning ridiculous. And I was just watching the quickness too of the feet off the return stance. I think even looks more quicker than it has throughout the whole tournament from both of them. Yeah. They're just going to the ball so quickly.
They've just elevated, haven't they, since the minute they walked out here. Very excited, the fans here. Great to watch. Oh, unreal.
He came back that much faster because look at how much he splits forward to that return and then just kept going at an angle off the bounce.
If you don't hit your spots today, you are toast.
Yeah.
Chance to take this into the breaker. What a save. What a save.
40. Avantage, Swiatek.
It's funny because these mistakes sometimes are coming from the shorter ball because they're expecting such a huge return that when it lands shorter, Sabalenka was reaching for that.
Another chance in this game for the champion.
Swiatek. Jeu partout. Jeu décisif. Merci. S'il vous plaît. Merci.
It deserved a jeu décisif, didn't it? A tie break. I've never seen so many unbelievable shots swatted away.
I don't think I have either. This is incredible.
How long can they keep this up for?
Deux 0. Sabalenka. Trois 0. Sabalenka.
Oh, the tie-break score, mirroring the set score. She could find a way back here. That's one, 3 of the 4 tie-breaks that she's ever played here over the years at Roland-Garros. She made it, she has.
Sabalenka.
Had to head up on that one too. It was a good reach from Sabalenka, but Swiatek was there. Stayed calm on this volley.
Awkward.
4-1.
Down a double break now. Exactly as she was in this first set, but she found a way back.
5-1. Sabalenka.
I didn't think there was another gear out here, but
I can't imagine it getting any higher. It's hard to keep up with the pace that they're bringing. It's amazing.
Sabalenka in this tiebreak has found another level. She's been the front runner all the way through, right from the start of the match. 67 minutes to go.
Sabalenka.
And after all the fireworks that we've seen out here in this first women's semi-final, it might come to a rather anti-climactic end here. On set extraordinaire.
Sabalenka.
And it goes the way of the top seed. She wins the breaker and takes this opening set by 7 games to 6. I feel we need some soothing balm after such excitement. Like some smelling salts or something.
Something to relax us a little bit, yeah. Wow, what a set. I mean, we're going to get more of that, I hope. I mean, that was just, the quality was just ridiculous. And I think Sabalenka just played a much stronger tiebreak, really just didn't give anything away in that tiebreak. You see the relief of the team just on their feet. But she was able to get through that. It was a tough contest at the end, which of course she went with such a big lead in the beginning, and she just seemed like she was dominating. So Swiatek fought back hard. You got to give her credit for making that a really tight set in the end.
Absolutely ferocious opening set, and the Ruth here on the Philippe Chatrier. All sorts of numbers to digest while the players have popped off the court for a break.
Yeah, I mean, you can see just a little bit stronger overall in almost everything for Sabalenka. I mean, Swiatek was able to create a couple more break points, but Sabalenka has been stronger, and I mean, that just goes to show you how good Swiatek is playing too, because her numbers are very low, and she still made it a 7-6 set. It's just Sabalenka played a much stronger tiebreak, was just a little bit more focused, I think.
We almost needed a few minutes, extra minutes to decompress, didn't we, after such an extraordinary set?
Sam, you probably won't be too surprised by this, but this is the highest rated performing match of this tournament so far. As far as numbers, you probably could have guessed that.
In the women's?
In the women's, yeah.
Chap in the middle standing up is Jason Stacey, and he comes from the world of martial arts. He's coached many world champions, Olympic athletes over his time. Started working with Aryna when she was 18 years of age, and what you saw out there in that opening set, the whole range of emotions and how she managed it. It began with starting with her breathing, because she's made her start to understand that your breathing affects how you manage your emotions.
I mean, they've worked on so much, though. It's a long process. It's not something that happens overnight. Aryna was saying that with Jason, it's taken probably 5 or 6 years to get, with all that hard work in that time span, to get to where she is now. And it wasn't just the emotions, of course, it was the mind and the fitness. I mean, to the detail where she felt like, her upper body was not quite connected to her lower body, and they did specific work on her back and also to make her stronger in the legs. It's all those small details that take time, that don't happen overnight. But it's also credit to Aryna for buying into the process and, sticking with it and knowing that this is going to make a big difference.
Yes, Jason said actually initially there is quite he felt quite a barrier there with Aryna, because there's an Eastern European mentality that you don't quite trust what you're being told, and it took a while to just chip that away. Now it is full buy-in, and I think she wishes that she certainly had Jason from a very early age, but it does sound like she didn't have the best coaching back in Minsk when she started out, and which is maybe why it's taken a little longer for her to win slams and reach the #1 ranking. Nooni checking on Iga. You are only allowed 5 minutes when you get to the bathroom before you get back on court. But let's have a look at, if there was anything other than the 9, they've been robbed. I would go and check the algorithm.
I mean, you would think it would be a 10, right? The returning has just been insane. The numbers are just ridiculous. And Sabalenka a little stronger. I think both of them we saw the first serve percentage. I don't think it's as high as either one would like. That's also why they've been able to attack on the return so much. But again, that number is not just the consistency of the return, it's the speed, the spin, the depth. And so we were talking about how you have to hit your spots here. The accuracy has to be so spot on, and it's just incredible to see those numbers.
Yeah, and those numbers are really relayed from the Hawkeye cameras, and this set of analytics has been created, and it's using the Hawkeye camera, and it's tracking data. And they've really taught the machine what to look for.
Deuxième manche. Au service, Sabalenka.
Right, are we all ready for another set? Let's brace ourselves.
Zéro.
Yeah. What? Aryna? No, it wasn't. Me too, I thought it was on the line, but no, it's a blow. It's a blow. It just cleaned the line. But the mark's clearly here. There is only one mark. We just start, so.
Certainly, the time as an umpire, if you were asked to check the mark, you'd like it in the first game or so when the court has been swept and the lines brushed. Good look down at the mark. She thought she's so focused. She thought she'd won the game, and she did really well there because she sort of played the backhand and had then had a look at the mark and carried on. And the team, particularly Wim, he's sat there for many Grand Slam semi-finals. He knows how big this is right here. Big, bigger, and bigger.
Avantage. Swiatek.
Another chance in this game. There's the break. And Iga now taking proceedings up a notch.
Premier jeu. Deuxième manche.
Yeah, she likes that view.
just feel like you can't let any pace off of anything between these two. I mean, sometimes you want to throw in an off-pace serve just to throw in variety, keep your opponent guessing, but that was right there for Sabalenka to swing through. The first one, Sabalenka's actually tried to just guide down the line.
Nowhere safe.
I know, that's true.
Interesting dynamic here with eager with something to defend rather at this early break, rather than just trying to claw her way back and get a foothold in that opening set after a blistering start from Sabalenka.
I think also just thinking about this matchup, because Sabalenka is going so hard right off the bat and into the forehand wing, especially. It's Swiatek. I don't know if you've noticed, she hasn't allowed Swiatek to use the heavy forehand that is so effective on the clay.
Sabalenka.
Yeah, she's been forcing Swiatek to go for that shot instead of being allowed to use the heavier one. I haven't seen it that often. Actually, Swiatek, she's been trying to go toe-to-toe with Sabalenka. She's been successful a lot, actually, but it's interesting.
Yes. Who makes the next move here? Contest already 10 breaks between them.
On my way. Oula.
To do with a little
It's good, huh?
commentary of his own. He came here over 30 years ago as a line judge. got a feeling Shane and his iPad might have exploded, actually. Just steam coming out of it because it's such crazy numbers.
Just slightly getting off balance here, Sabalenka.
40.
It's a fifth consecutive break of serve. And Swiatek pushes ahead again in these early stages of this second set.
Swiatek mène par 2-1. Reprise. .15.
I think getting a little livelier in this game with the new balls.
Just feel like Iga is looking a little bit more stable.
No, that's this one. Yeah, it's in here.
Yeah, just hit the line.
I mean, he's getting quite a workout, isn't he?
He is.
He's got his steps in today.
15.
Wow, barely in. Yeah, I just get the sense that Iga is more stable, I think, and a little mentally. She's been more even keeled throughout the whole match, but even looks more so now. And I think her movement, she's actually staying a little further behind the baseline. I think it's just giving her a little bit more time on the ball once the rally starts.
Time has been at a premium.
Yes.
that might be her best effort ever at the net. I don't know how she kept a straight face there. Wim's like, where did that come from? Because this is where she doesn't want to be.
Yeah.
In this low volley.
Sometimes it's better when it happens so fast you don't have time to think about the shot, just react.
What a service hold.
Swiatek.
We were due one, and we got one in absolute style.
Just what quick thinking from Swiatek. You don't see her use the drop shot hardly ever in her matches, and that was just pure instinct from her.
This is followed by the drop half volley. The champion having to dig very deeply into her repertoire. The level of her hyper focus is exceptional.
Sabalenka.
A love hold for the top seed, but still down a break early on in the second set.
Swiatek mène par 3-2.
What sort of movie are we going to be watching over the next 30 minutes
I know
out here?
this is going to be interesting. I just feel like Swiatek feels a lot more sure of herself, I think. I think the way Sabalenka started in that first set, I think it took her moments to adapt to certain things, but she just looks in a better place mentally, in my opinion. I feel like we're going to go to a third set. That's
I'm not going to disagree with you.
Reprise. 15-0.
Second set, very different feel to it. Swiatek really has traction now in this semi-final. She maintained the break advantage.
I think starting to get more consistent on the serve as well, Swiatek, which is allowing her to really take that first ball and get even more aggressive, be the first one to have the strike on the ball. Getting a little bit more jump on that serve as well. That kick is getting higher. Sabalenka.
It's almost as if some of the things that we've seen her doing in this tournament have been in preparation for this kind of battle. Because she's gone very large, hasn't she, on her second serves, and been prepared to miss them. I think quite a few double faults. But they've been very aggressive misses on the second serve.
Yeah, I think that's something that she's actually been practicing a lot lately. She's always been wanting to get her serve with a little bit more power behind it. And definitely the second serve, because that's the one that you know your opponents are just going to be all over it, going to attack. So but she's gotten more kick on it too. I like that it's jumping a bit more.
Been that kind of match.
30-0.
It's been an absolute throwdown out here.
Literally, the speed could knock the racket out of your hand.
Merci.
No, you wait for the ball to go out. When you get out, you isn't there. Yes, you did. I won't go down now. Yeah, I won't go down. Yeah, it's just here. No, I won't go down. It's here. It's good for you. No, it's not this one. I'm not going down. No, I won't show you. We need to go. Because I told you. You play, and then we go. You frame it. Yeah. You know, I saw you. We're waiting for teams to see it. I saw you.
I'm not going to win that one. It's all archaeology anyway, isn't it, when you check the marks? So. whole lot to diffuse this contest. And Swiatek remains a break ahead in this second set.
4-3.
Good signs from Sabalenka there, back-to-back love holds.
Yeah, I think she's been wanting that, actually, because even though she won that first set, I think you could visibly see she was flustered not getting that first serve in. The first serve percentage was pretty low, so I think that she's getting a little bit stronger. It's still low at the beginning of this second, so that's going to make her feel a lot better, because she wasn't happy that she wasn't getting some free points off the serve. It's a good response from Swiatek, because even after that, small argument, she looked up at her box and gave a fist pump. It's a good sign she does recover from these things quickly.
Reprise.
I like when Iga uses that shot, that short angle in the court. It was a conscious choice there, because she saw Sabalenka so far back, and she can do it on the forehand and the backhand. Can get Sabalenka on the stretch.
Oh, what a brilliant point.
It's just developed such good feel on the drop shot, Sabalenka. I like where she holds herself in the court. She doesn't charge forward. She kind of reads Swiatek's racket to see which direction she's going to hit the ball. She's got such long reach, so it's tough to get that ball past her.
She's good at kind of holding and hedging her bets, isn't she?
Yeah.
Iga is all in all of the time, and this is maximum effort here.
Took her time on that serve, and that's one of her best serves out wide. She really can hit it so accurately.
Swiatek. Swiatek mène par 5 jeux à 3.
Very comfortable on serve now, the champion.
Merci. Les joueuses sont prêtes.
Sabalenka,
s'il vous
to
plaît.
serve to stay in the second set, as she did the first. It's the excitement of a short ball. in very diminished supply out here. Actually, I should have said Sabalenka did serve for that first set and then was broken, such as the... We got very caught up in this match, haven't we?
Great defensive lob from Swiatek.
15.
Yeah, from that position, when you're on the full run, you just want to loft it as high in the air as possible. Completely reset the point.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not surprised. It's another trip down. Oh, okay.
Just the disguise and also the movement forward with her feet was so aggressive. So you think she's going to hit with power and then just completely change the angle of her racket head.
My friend in the second row there, Georgios.
Sabalenka.
Delighted that his girlfriend is still going well in the second set.
Swiatek mène par 5 jeux à 4.
We focus so much on the players' tennis and what they do to become the best that we actually sometimes can forget they have lives away from the sport and how hard it must be to manage those lives when you're in a different city almost every week.
It's tough, yeah. I mean, to some extent, it almost becomes ingrained in your life. It becomes kind of habitual, I guess, because you're constantly every week and well, sometimes 2 weeks, obviously, into a new city, a new place. And so it does become kind of a habit, but at the same time, it's adjusting not only to different cultures, but also different environments, especially if you're thinking about tennis, different courts, everything is different. And just, you get stronger and stronger at adapting.
Because you have to.
Yeah.
Defending champion, serving to level his first semi-final.
15-0.
Exceptional. This is the new Inca.
I know. When they're both at the net, you just think Sabalenka definitely has the advantage. It was just quick reactions from Swiatek.
I've seen her hit shots out here that I've never witnessed before. This is some turnaround. And it looks like we're going to go the full 12 rounds here. Sabalenka, excuse me, Swiatek at set point. Swiatek finds her way back into the semi-final. We are going the distance as the champion takes the second set by 6 games to 4.
6 games to 4. 6-4.
Well, Wimfoset knows something that we don't, but I think he's expecting a very long third set as well. We're pretty much about into almost 2 hours out here. And Iga's coach just, I think, dashed off to the little boys' room.
Both teams have been very patient to have to leave the court. What a last game too, to be able to close it out from Iga. Just very calm and very strong in the mind there for Swiatek after that close first set. Just taking a look over the second set statistics. Swiatek much better on the first serve percentage. That's been a key factor for her. More winners too than Sabalenka. You don't see that often. Sabalenka is usually the one that's more forceful in getting the free winners out there. But what a set from Swiatek.
Installez-vous rapidement, s'il vous plaît, mesdames, messieurs, derrière les joueuses. Dernière manche. En service. Sabalenka.
Start of this final set. Not sure she could imagine this movie playing out. Well, not this version, not when she got off to such a blistering start so quickly. A double break in that opening set. Very hard to dislodge a 4-time champion here in Paris, particularly on her favourite court. Everyone taking their positions, they'll always sit in the same seats all the way through the tournament. Yeah, she's got it.
I mean, even that response from Swiatek, you just feel like she is feeling the rhythm right now. I mean, she was so quick up to this short ball.
It's as if the sides of Sabalenka has turbocharged her.
So good. And that was a deep return, and Sabalenka actually moved forward to that ball.
Couldn't hit this much better, could you?
No.
A little bit more length maybe, but wow. Good news is both have really been holding serve very comfortably for a number of games now. Sabalenka opening up this third set in style.
Premier jeu. Dernière manche.
An important hold for Sabalenka. The momentum had shifted in Swiatek's direction. So really important for her to get on the board right away. It's a great service game. And this is part of the reason why Swiatek came away with that second set. The quality, her forehand quality, 9.5, and Sabalenka's dipped quite a bit from the start of the match down to 6.8. That factors in the speed, the depth, the width, the spin, and the impact on the opponent of the quality of the shot.
Yeah, the smash factor. And while we're on some numbers, let's just talk a few more.
15-0.
Iga has been taken to a deciding set all the years she's been coming to Roland-Garros. On 5 occasions coming into this semi-final, she has never been beaten down the track. She's getting so twitchy about these line calls. It's her first double fault since midway through that opening set. Very clean in the second. Don't forget, did drop a set earlier this week in the 4th round to Aryna and found her way back. Nope.
Yeah, she can't believe it. She just decided a little too late to take that ball out of the air. It's great hustle here from Swiatek. You can see Sabalenka just hesitate. She was about to come forward and then doubted herself to take that out of the air. She's actually been handling that low one so well throughout this match, but Swiatek frustrated with that decision right there. Motion, she should have gone cross. It's the easier shot to hit through the ball.
It's the first break point we've had in this match since the third game of the second set. And Swiatek broke Sabalenka to go 2-1 up. There's the break.
Sabalenka, changement de balle sous permasseur, new balls. Sabalenka mène pas, 2-0.
I wonder how much heat that will take out of this Swiatek comeback. Funny, isn't it? Sabalenka had to work so hard to win that opening set. Maybe she had a little dip in the second fraction.
Yeah.
And what it took for Swiatek to come back.
Yeah.
And maybe now it's her time, her moment to just breathe. But you can't do that in this match.
Merci. S'il vous plaît. Merci. Quinze, 0.
A little faster off the serve now with the new balls for Sabalenka. It's just tough to control the return.
Quarante, 0.
what positioning that Swiatek put herself in there. 3 feet inside the baseline to handle that second serve.
Immaculate service game. Sabalenka's got hold of this semi-final now. She leads 3-love with the break. Final set.
Sabalenka mène pas. 3-0. Reprise. Installez-vous rapidement s'il vous plaît, merci. Les joueuses sont prêtes.
How does she stay closer in this deciding set?
Oh, I do think Sabalenka's increased her pace again off the ground because she's getting pushed back right away. She's got to keep getting first serves in. I think that kick first to use as a first serve has been probably one of the most effective things for her on the serve. And also that focus, I mean, that level of focus has to be there. I mean, she was in this position in the first set too, and she was able to fight back. And so she's just got to keep that belief that if she keeps fighting, she can stay in this.
Merci. S'il vous plaît.
Return quality has gotten better now from Sabalenka with more depth.
The world number one eyeing up a double break here.
Sabalenka.
Has she got this?
Sabalenka mène par 4-0. S'il vous plaît.
Ever since this increase in pace, it seems like Swiatek's having a little trouble again keeping up. It's just a good increase in level from Sabalenka.
It's as if the Swiatek game, if you think of it like as an elastic band, it's been, or a piece of elastic, it's been stretched so much that it hasn't snapped, but it's lost all its tension. It just feels like she's just let everything go here.
It's a good analogy.
It's the best I can do after 2¼ hours of high-octane tennis. Sabalenka out romping towards the finish line. One game away from her first Roland-Garros final.
Sabalenka mène par 5-0.
It's just been incredible. I don't think anyone would have predicted right away that it would have been this quick in this third set. Swiatek, just incredible job in that second of getting through, and it just seemed like she was in such a great headspace, but you got to give it to Sabalenka. I mean, it really has risen here in the third from the first game. Absolutely incredible rise. Just a lot more power off the ground, and again, I just feel like it's taken a moment for Swiatek to actually find herself. She's been put on her back foot immediately again.
Reprise. S'il vous plaît.
Serving to stay in this semi-final.
S'il vous plaît, please. Merci. (15-0).
This is not an outcome she envisaged when she levelled up brilliantly in that second set, struggling to win points in the decider.
15-40.
The top seed is finishing how she started a little over 2¼ hours ago. Sabalenka at match point. Sabalenka smashes her way into a first Roland-Garros final.
6-0.
Aryna Sabalenka.
2 sets of exceptional quality, and Sabalenka is through to the championship match. 7-6, 4-6, 6-love. The win streak is over. The 3 consecutive titles here in Paris of Swiatek. That run for a 4th, which would have made history in the Open era, is not to be. But Jill, if you're going to lose, I mean, surely lose to someone who is playing at this level.
Like that,
I think that will be, it'll hurt.
Yes.
Losing on this court.
Yes, of course.
Particularly that final set.
Yeah, exactly. And I think that's what, I mean, I hope she doesn't focus on that, because I felt like she played such a competitive match. And you're right. I mean, Sabalenka just played too good. And I think that you can't focus on that too much, that final set. Just look at how competitive and how intense it was throughout that whole match. The quality, I mean, you can't say it enough of how ridiculously good it was. And Sabalenka just found that extra level.
Spectacular out here. Let's hear from Aryna. She's with Mats Roland.
Aryna, congratulations. You're in your first French Open final. How does that feel?
Honestly, that feels incredible, but I also understand that the job is not done yet. And yeah, I'm just thrilled with the performance today, with this win, and with the atmosphere in the stadium. You guys are, I don't know, you're just thank you so much for the atmosphere you're bringing on court, because you know it makes us feel like, I don't know, amazing. Thank you.
And how difficult is it to play Iga on this court? She's only lost 2 times in the French Open, now 3 times. How difficult is she?
Yeah, I mean, she's the toughest opponent, and especially on the clay, especially at the Roland-Garros. And I'm proud that I was able to get this win. And it was a tough match. It was a tricky match, but I managed it somehow, and I'm super proud right now.
You managed, because the third set was perfect tennis to me. Was that as good as you can play?
Listen, I'm glad that I found my serve, and it was a bit easier with the serve, and yeah, I mean, 6-love. What can I say? It couldn't be more perfect than that.
Well done, congratulations. In the next match, we have Coco Gauff and Louise Boisson. Are you going to watch this match?
I'll let my team watch it today, and tomorrow we're going to watch it together. Depends who's going to win the match. But yeah, it's another great semifinals. Enjoy, guys. I'm pretty sure you're going to be cheering for one person like crazy, and I'm not sure if I really want her to win.
It might be tough on Saturday.
Yeah.
Aryna, thank you very much. Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well done. Good luck.
Thank you. Merci beaucoup, guys.
She should
Aryna
enjoy this
Sabalenka.
one. Huge achievement, Georgios, partner here to celebrate with her. But that was the big one, wasn't it? It really was. Now can she take one more step? Twice a champion Australia
Sabalenka.
and at the US Open last year. She's looking to add to her silverware collection, it's been coming, hasn't it? The level's been so consistent this season.
Yeah, it really has. And I mean, she just keeps getting better and better. And this, as we know, probably one of the toughest tasks to take on Swiatek in this stadium court. I mean, she's been so dominant here, and she had to have known that she was going to fight. And after that second set, you just don't know what's going to happen. After Swiatek started playing better, moving a bit quicker and even faster on the court, but Sabalenka knew she had to rise. Her serve helped, of course, at what we were talking about, but she got a lot stronger off the ground as well and just really went after it. It's amazing, amazing match.
It's a phenomenal performance, worthy of a Grand Slam semi-final, worthy of a final.
Yeah, exactly.
Roland-Garros was a dream.
Huge performance from two of the best players over the last 4 seasons. She'll be holding the Coupe Suzanne Lenglen on Saturday afternoon.
You're in the history books now.